Any given night, nearly 600,000 Americans are homeless, and without a door to lock, they're often much more vulnerable.
While officials are still combing through details of this case, Amelia Strahan spoke with parish officials who say they're taking measures to protect the unhoused community.
Hidden in trees behind Shrewsbury Road, what was once a homeless encampment is now a crime scene.
Actually never knew it existed until you're actually 2 feet on it. I mean, when I walked back there a little while ago, you couldn't see it until you literally were on top of it. So
2 women and 1 man are dead after deputies say they were shot multiple times sometime between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning.
Back behind me, you can see a treed area, which we found I guess a homeless encampment, for which you can say where it looked like a couple makeshift tents were in that location. We have 3 victims back there.
While law enforcement is still trying to figure out who pulled the trigger and why, there's been a long history of violence against this vulnerable population. Between 2000 and 2018, there were more than 1,700 acts of violence towards homeless individuals. Nearly 500 of those were deadly. That's according to a study by the National Coalition for the Homeless. In that report, the group said, hate crimes are committed against a group of vulnerable people who are at constant risk because they live in public spaces. Adding many communities do not have adequate shelter or housing to meet these needs. That's something Jefferson Parish says they're addressing.
We are going to continue to make sure that we're talking about these issues and bringing the resources we can to the table to try to make sure we do not have a growing population in Jefferson, but can get people help and help them turn their lives around.
Now, the council is forming a homelessness task force.
I said that I had a heart for the homeless population, and I always have.
As a new member of the task force, Kirk Talamo believes the homeless community has one immediate need.
Yeah, first of all, I think they need shelter. They need a home base. And then from there, they can have an anchor to ultimately move forwards for a potential job position.
In Jefferson Parish, Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
A 2022 report from the Associated Press said around 20% of unhoused people are estimated to have been a victim of violence. That's compared with only 2% of the general population. Again, it's unclear still what led to today's killings, but if you know anything, call Crime Stoppers. Meanwhile, the Jefferson Parish Homelessness Task Force will hold its very first meeting tomorrow.